everyone!
We have returned about a week later.
Not that long after.
Yeah. No month-long
It's 12
hiatus
in
this
the
time.
morning because he stayed over so we could record more.
Yes.
And
So we're going to get Anna's good ending this time.
ging-a-ding.
Because while I was going through the game again to get screenshots for my thumbnails, as I do,
As you do.
I accidentally stumbled across what was most assuredly a new dialogue option. So
That is most certainly how you get... Well, there's two ways of finding that ending, I think. You either talk to Remy or you... I'm gonna have to do all this dialogue again.
no, because I can skip it. No, we don't want to skip ahead because we want to. Get...
As you wish.
Boo-ba-doo-ba-doo.
Blurb!
There we go. See, that definitely was not here before.
If you haven't seen the dialogue, watch the previous part.
No, not the previous.
Previous.
You want to watch part 17?
Something. Okay. She was sad.
We're going into new stuff now.
Okay.
You have cancer.
Okay. How do you know that?
I saw your treatment plan when I was waiting for you on our date.
What? How dare you look into my personal belongings?
Hey, I wouldn't have if you didn't keep me waiting.
So what? That doesn't give you any right to look into my stuff.
It just happened, okay?
Now you show your true colors, Horny. You're just as duplicitous as our government.
I think it's duplicitous.
Duplicitous. Fuck, I have words. They kept talking about how they care about everyone, yet that wasn't what happened to me. It's their backwards rules and traditions that now demand that I die.
You almost made a repeat of,
Oh, shut up! It's 12 o'clock in the morning, fuck off. The same rules and traditions that would make them worship you just because of some stupid old legend. That's true. You know it, and used it to your advantage to arrange this one-sided trade with us.
That wasn't me.
Doesn't matter if it was you in particular or one of the other humans. You still work for them, don't you? You look into things you shouldn't, and Reza does whatever the heck he does nowadays. Why did I even come here today? To have another knife driven into my back? I'm just not sure why I expected anything different from you.
It's not like that at all.
Oh, really? Prove it!
Where I come from, we can cure cancer. If you came with me...
You can? Are you saying that if I went back with you, if you smuggled me out, you could cure me?
We have the facilities. If we had the power from the generators we asked for, we could.
Are you kidding me? Because if you are, I'll...
No, it's the truth.
Voice crack.
No, it's the truth. No voice crack.
There you go. Da.
Maybe we could work something out. I'm sure humanity would not object, or maybe we could just give you the technology or the necessary method. We have already cured cancer, so there's no need for you to die.
Really? That I'd like to see.
Yeah, I would.
Why would you do that for me? You know I didn't care about you. I just wanted your blood, your data, whatever. There's just anything that would help me save myself.
And that's exactly what I'm going to give you.
Why? Nobody has ever cared about me. People were always willing to use my research, but I was just a machine to churn out results for them. That's what all the awards were for. I admit that I was selfish.
Wait, this is the same stuff now. We're getting into the usual dialogue. I remember this.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the same.
Alright. We're still here.
It's probably... Yeah, it's just the same. So, I'm gonna quick save just in case, and
If you can cure me, I'll give you whatever you want. I know there's politics involved, and I know that it may not even ever happen, but this is my last straw, my last hope.
I'll do what I can.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure.
Then
we
they
already-
fuck!
As you wish.
But enough about me. If you put up with me for this long, it can't all just be your own. This is what we've seen before. This is when they fuck.
Yeah. Yes, that's precisely what this moment is. Yeah, okay. Yeah, but. Right.
Get some well-deserved rest. I don't want to do a Ruddy voice or a Bryce. Get some well-deserved rest.
In the end, I decided to spend the day relaxing in my apartment. I didn't know when things would start to pick up again, so I figured it would be better to get some rest as long as I still could.
Oh great, we could skip the whole
it's
fucking
different.
thing.
Duty.
Is he alive this time? What's his name again?
Sebastian.
Sebastian, that's
He's
it.
still dead there, apparently.
Seb. Poor Seb. Car.
After a night of turbulent dreams, my consciousness returned to the shores of a waking world, and I realized this had already happened once before.
Oh fuck.
Who shall I bring?
Go
I have
alone.
so much choice.
We're 8 minutes in, by the way.
We're 8 minutes in. Yeah.
This is going to be a short part, isn't it?
Well, it depends how different the next bit is.
Hey, Horny. Looks like you're ready to go.
I didn't think you'd want. No, we've heard this.
Gabble flibble about a habit of habit it. Skibble back to me not. We're turning into Sims.
No, we're turning into the Scat Man.
I'm a scat man. I'm a scat man.
Skip it up.
This is stupid.
You're stopping it.
Yeah, I know. There's no point talking. Let's just.
Pew, pew, pew. Bah, bah, bah. Boo. Sad shit. Sad and serious shit.
Oh no. Why so serious?
That what happens when you show your best friend the Dark Knight for the first time. Why so serious?
Yeah, so far this is all the same. Fun? Right. If anything's going to be different, it's now.
Yes. Then it's the same thing. Fuck.
That's all the same.
I want to see what happens if he just goes by himself.
Yeah, he's dead.
Aww. He looks happy. Is that bad?
I don't know.
I craved death.
Oh no.
It's getting warm in here.
Yeah. But we can't turn the fan on.
Your computer fan is going crazy.
Right, is this just gonna be the same old monologue?
Probably. Do I have to do Boston again? Oh god.
No.
I'm terrible at Boston. Hey, hobbit ha.
Right. I'm gonna quick save just in case I skip something important, but quick save again.
I will not let you.
It's like a motion picture. Oh. I feel like we might have skipped something there, so
Just don't.
there we go.
Maybe I can. What? We have no context.
Suddenly, Maverick and Anna appeared next to me.
You planned this, didn't you, horny? Traitor! And to think I let you distract me was such a cheap trick just because I thought there was still a shred of humanity in you.
There's something behind you.
It's dragmanity now.
Dragon manatee.
Dragonmanity.
Oh, the dragon manatee.
Oh, the dragonmanity. Carry on. Bang bang.
He pulled out his gun. Not sure which one of us he should be aiming at. Aim at the
I
Batman.
like how his forehead gets smaller and smaller. Just let me go and I'll forget this thing ever happened.
You've got 6 Shut up, phone. You've got 6 bullets for 3 people. Do you think you can really do that, Reza? Do you think this is worth risking your life for?
I've been risking my life for this every day for the last 2 weeks. What did you do during that time? Sip champagne in your nice apartment? Fucked a dragon. Besides, this generator in the whole building came from our time. They belong to humanity.
They belong to Dragon Manatee
God
now.
damn it, they belong to us.
Suddenly, the administrator came out of the shadows in the hallway behind Reza.
Woo, I'm here. No, they belong to me.
Confused, Reza spun around and hit himself in his confusion. Aiming his gun at the newcomer who was slowly walking towards him.
Who the fuck are you? Freeze! I said freeze! Want to waste your bullets on me? Feel free. You can't stop all of us. If you say so. Shot right in the neck. That would have killed him.
It's her, Georgie.
I said
pulled the
I
trigger.
said as in them.
And the administrator fell to the ground with a dull thud that knocked her mask off.
Dead. Not really dead.
Not really.
Cute girl. Somehow.
Dead girl. My first instinct was to run away, but as Maverick started charging, so did Anna and I.
Ah!
Ah.
Ah.
Wait, I'm not reading. He was knocked to the ground and
Fuck up.
Maverick embedded his teeth into the body before him. Reza was screaming. He aimed at Maverick's head and frantically pulled the trigger twice. Anna, you look awfully disinterested for this life and death situation.
Ah! I'm done.
The jaws dislodged and Reza aimed his gun in my direction. Out of nowhere, Anna tackled me, shoving us both out of the way just before Reza unloaded the weapon in our direction.
Ha!
Both of us were seemingly unharmed, and by the time Reza was reloading his gun, Anna was already up again and running towards him.
Meh.
Just as he raised his arm to aim at her, she jumped and collided with him, causing him to miss his target wildly. I was shot in the head and died instantly. The screen went to black and said, "You have been shot in the head."
It did the Resident Evil "you're dead" thing.
She was on top of him now, raising a hind leg before slitting his throat with one of the large claws at the end of it.
Beautiful.
Lovely.
That's my girl.
Like a velociraptor.
Mm.
Immediately he slumped. Blood gushed from his wound as he helplessly squirmed on the ground, and horrible, distorted noise left his severed windpipe. You gonna try and make those noises? After a few
That's all I
seconds,
got.
his movement stopped, and Anna returned to me.
To me.
Return to your Pokeball, Anna!
Well done, Pinky. You are a murderer. Move the mouse, dude.
Oh, he looks so peaceful.
Anime man with a tiny forehead. It's more like a two-head. Are you alright?
Yeah. We went to check on the others, but the administrator's dead this time around.
Ooh.
But both Maverick and the administrator were dead.
Bang. Dead. Oh no, grumpy man. Oh no, anime girl. Cute anime girl's dead. No. Can you hear how sad I am about it?
In the weeks that followed, the dragons prepared for the comet. I, on the other hand, spent more time with Anna as she opened up about her condition. Fun! When the time came, the dragons executed their plan and launched me into the comet. They still thought I was a god. They thought I had all these powers.
I did not.
And by utilizing the underground building's generators, the comet was ultimately diverted and never hit Earth.
Thus changing time.
I never existed,
Yep.
and therefore the comet was never diverted.
That
And
is
therefore
friggin'
I existed again. And therefore...
full
this is a time
fucking
loop!
circle. It's a
Even
time
after
paradox.
they recovered and power was restored to the portal, I knew that I wouldn't be able to return to my own time, as the administrator, Izumi had
Izumi Curtis from
deleted
Full
the
Metal
coordinates
Alchemist.
I needed to return
Totally.
home
That's who it is.
when she repaired the portal a while ago. While she had her own reasons for doing this, it meant that now my only options were to stay here or to use the portal and the coordinates she had entered to travel back in time and return to the day of my arrival in this world.
Just why the fuck not?
However, I wasn't concerned about this at the moment, as I spent my time in this world accompanying Anna on her journey. For her help in stopping Reza, she was awarded the highest honour the council could bestow on her, citing her bravery and exceptional service to the community.
Haha.
As a result, the case against her was dropped and she was cleared of all charges.
Woo.
In the months that followed, I was with her during her cancer treatments and could only watch as her condition worsened by the day.
Well, fuck.
By this point, she was living in a hospice and had become thin and weak as her disease had eroded her both physically and mentally.
She doesn't look any
she doesn't
different.
look very different. What did the doctor say?
Who cares what the doctor says? I know he sugarcoats everything. It's not going to be long now, or else I wouldn't even be here.
I'm not sure if there's any sensible way to ask this, but...
We're talking about less than a week. Besides, I'm the only one who's dying here, not you. No reason for you to be upset.
She looked away from me as I saw tears welling up in her eyes.
That's a crying noise. And to think that in your world you already had a cure for cancer. Pointlessly tragic.
If they had a cure for cancer in my world, wouldn't they have that data on the PDAs?
Didn't Reza take them?
No, he gave them to Anna.
Ah. Yet here I am, being what I never wanted to become.
That looks weird.
That looks so
That
bad.
looks weird.
That's awful. I'm happy anyway. At least I'm not alone. I'm dying.
A few days later, she passed away quietly in her sleep. The council held a funeral in her honour, which I didn't attend.
'Cause I'm a fucking asshole.
I'd already found someone else. Now that I had been with Anna until the end, I had a decision to make. I could either stay here, accept this outcome and all its consequences, or, by using the portal in Izumi's coordinates, travel back in time and return to the day of my arrival in this world. This way, I could get the chance to try again. No doubt it would be a risk to relive this roller coaster of emotions. After all, I would have to go through all the events and their dangers again, but maybe it would be worth it.
Done.
Bum, bum, bum.
21 minutes.
Well,
Let's wait for the credits.
of course.
His head looks so small.
Yep.
His arms look too
The art
long.
style seems a little inconsistent.
Yep.
I mean, at least they've put effort into it. I give kudos to that, but...
Yeah.
Cola, come to me. I have a drink.
Mm.
Well,
That
got
was
a good ending.
both of her endings.
She's still dead.
Yeah.
Just didn't get shot.
Yeah. I guess that's meant to be the sad one, because there's always different good endings for each of them.
Yeah.
There's the bad one, there's the tragic one, there's the evil one sometimes. I don't know, it depends.
Irritated Charizard. Benefactor.
Look at my hand!
They only have 3 fingers
Hand.
and a thumb.
Hand. Goldkin is the sponsor.
We saw that last time.
I know. And I was going. Oh, and I was going. Gonna get an achievement?
You have seen your first good ending.
Woo!
You have seen Anna's good ending.
Woo! Now she's in colour! Ah, so there's a silhouette for the bad ending and then the full... Alright.
So it must, like, get to, like, midday once you get all of the good endings.
Yeah.
Or something.
Or it's the fireworks display.
Maybe. Dunno. Well,
That is
we're
all.
still not done with this game yet, but... Well,
24 minutes.
this was a short episode.
Well, not necessarily. 24 isn't that bad.
Yeah, I suppose.
It's nearly half an hour. 25 minutes ain't bad.
Well,
That's the time of most cartoons.
we'll be recording more tomorrow.
Don't know what will we record. Oh yeah, we're going to be doing.
We're going to be doing at least one of the Dean's endings.
And then we're going to try to play another game, which we
Yes.
won't say what it is yet.
Because surprises.
Yes, and it might not work out, so we might need to pick something
Indeed.
else. So.
Like something else that we tried on Wednesday, but there's no need to discuss that.
No.
So,
I don't know if we'll be doing that, though.
dunno.
I don't think so. I need to practice a bit more.
So, ta-ta!
Ta-ta!